Hey, cat people who are interested in the paranormal and creatures. Yeah, I know I was meant to be doing the paranormal, but unfortunately the weather is pants, which everybody should realise, the ones that are living in the UK. I've not managed to get out anywhere. I've still been trying to arrange this room. I am disabled, so it will take me ages, and I'm getting help because there's no way I could do this on my own. Otherwise, I'd be not even this far getting it sorted. So, yeah, I still got to sort out my desk. I'm not done it. We've got it here. It needs to be put together, and a few things still need to be removed. But I've been led to believe that it can't be done till the weekend. So it'll be a lot better for me because then obviously I can do lives a lot more easier and more efficient from here than rather the way I've been doing it in the past. And obviously, like every place, there will be teething problems, but we just got to get past it and carry on. Anyway, I've got a little surprise for you today. Now I'm going to do a quick whiz around the room, not too fast, because I know, like me, if you do it too fast, you can get dizzy. And it's not much fun at all. So I'm going to stop this and turn the camera around, and you can have a little look. And yes, those are crickets in the background. They're being little shits as usual. So as we know, I've been doing things here. Yep, got creatures. And obviously we go around here, geckos. Let's lift this up a bit, like a spanner. Yeah, the gecko is in there hiding as usual. That's a new oil radiator. It's got more what they call fins on it. And these are the fins. So there's 9 on this instead of the 7. The leopard gecko you won't see until tonight. And obviously I've got other creatures and more creatures. As you can see, some up here, go down here, and go down here. Then we have obviously the feeders, and ooh, I'll set up slowly. More feeders, and there's some feeders here. They're not them two on top. They're not feeders. They're scorpions. Feeders, 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 and wow, what's this? Just move this out of the way. And I will try and go to the floor. This is hard work. But what is this? What do I have? Who's that? May you ask? Yeah. Whoa, doesn't she look pretty? Shall I get her out so you can have a good look at her? Right, I'm back again. This, which everybody should see, you can have a little look. Just move my hands. Just put my hand back. This is a bearded dragon. And this bearded dragon is a rescue. Basically, the person was doing an awful lot of travelling and didn't really have that much time for her. But basically, they were not providing her the right supplements or needs that she needed. Basically, they were providing her nothing but insects and no veg, which bearded dragons are meant to have. They're meant to have just some insects during the week, and the rest of it's all to be bits of veg, lettuce and carrot and, those type of leafy greens, but no spinach. and they weren't giving her any of that. All they were doing was providing her nothing but that. So basically she's a bit on the fat side, but no need to worry. She's going to be getting the right veg, which I've got some today, and I've also got some powder to put on her food. Actually got it. Obviously I will eventually get a bigger tub. I just wanted to get a small one for now until I can get a bigger tub, so I got her that. It's Earth Pro A, so I bought her that so it can be put on her food, and obviously Miss Nate can have a little bit on her food as well. And obviously it would, you know, prevent, you know, problems with her bones. She is in a proper vivarium. Obviously, at some point she will need a bit of an upgrade, because obviously she's going to get bigger, considering she's only 3 years old. So she will need more space, which is fair enough. I don't mind getting a bigger vivarium for her. And obviously I might not be able to do it, but I can obviously get somebody to come in and build some shelving for her to climb up and, you know, feel secure, which is fair enough. I don't mind. So, from what I've been told, she's been called Forest. And yeah, she's quite a relaxed bearded dragon. I don't really want to just hang her out and show it to everyone. I will zoom in on her. But she's quite cute. She doesn't mind, like, you know, her head or her back getting rubbed. She doesn't like the front legs getting touched. And under her chin, she's a bit iffy about it. And obviously, if you put your finger in front of an animal, they're going to bite you. Which, from what I've been told, she does. But, yeah. She'll still get the odd bits of insects. But obviously not as much. Because obviously I've got quite a few insects in this room as it is, so she's got quite a variety to choose from, which is, yeah, that's fair enough. And yeah, she is pretty calm. She hasn't met the cats yet. I thought I'd let her settle in, and let's see. She was brought to me because it was actually, you know, somebody had asked a friend of mine, and he said, well, I can temporarily keep her, but I've got no room. But I will look out, if I can, to find somebody that, you know, can take her on. And I'm like, well, I've been looking for a bearded dragon. Why not? But then I said to him, but I'm far away. And he lives down the other side of the UK, like in Essex. And I'm up in the northwest, in Greater Manchester. So I'm like, I'd have her, but I'm far too far away. And he's like, no, it's fine. I'll drive to you. And I'm like, what? He's like, no, I'll drive to you. I'm just doing what's important for the bearded dragon. So basically, it is dedication. If you are happy to, you know, relocate an animal that needs rescuing, why not? So himself, and he comes under the name of Tarantula Rookie, Matt. And also there was another well-known, well, only in the invet community as well, Steve W, who came along for the ride, because obviously nearly 5 hours in a car up here can be pretty daunting and boring. So he needed some sort of company, otherwise, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised boredom would have set in. So they came here yesterday and set up the enclosure for me. And here she is. And yeah, I like it. I mean, it's obviously something that I can use in the future for something else. But it will keep her comfy for now. So that's all we need. So I can just save up and find something decent for her. So yeah, that's pretty cool, really. And she seems okay. She's happy to be held. I don't mind. And I knew about giving bearded dragons baths, which obviously is never that deep, it's only a little bit. So it just basically helps with any skin problems, keeps them clean, and if they need to go to the toilet, sometimes even putting them in the tepid water helps them to go to the bathroom easier. You know, it's just little things that you do to provide for your reptile. So I don't mind giving her a bit of a soak once a week. And they say to give them a little bit of a wash if you want to, and just use like a soft toothbrush or a child's toothbrush, which again I already knew about them because I always research and look up on about animals, even animals I haven't got, because sometimes I research and look and it'd be like, or actually that's going to get too big, or actually that's going to be too much money, or actually I don't have the time to look after that animal. So I always research, look, check, but as well, from people that have actually got them, I make sure that they can provide everything that's needed for them. So yeah. Yeah, hang on a minute. Right, after that little interruption, I'm just getting something brought in for the snake because she needs her food. So yeah, I've been researching and checking, but I also ask other people that own bearded dragons, basically, you know, the care and all that, and that's what you need to do. People that have got them, and they've got them in good health and they know what they're talking about. You know, it's people like that you want to, you know, correspond with. And also we have another YouTuber, but also it's his life. He's called, was it Incredible Inverts and Other Animals? It's called Phil. Now he has been featured in my videos anyway, and you know, in the animal ones. But what his job is, he actually lives and works in a zoo. So, you know, and he does lots of research, and he gets sent to places to do research on the animals that he's looking after, and basically he's constantly upgrading his information all the time. So people like that are really good to know and, you know, get information from, or watch their content. That's the only one way you can learn. And yeah, so as far as I know, I'm doing okay for her. I need a bit more substrate for her. Like I said, she will need a future upgrade of her enclosure, but for now this will do, and I'm happy with that. At least she's not cramped in some silly place, and she's happy to be held. Again, let me just bring my chest up a little bit. She's a bit of a pancake at the moment, and yeah, she's a bit overweight, but she will lose it with the right diet, and that's all, you know, I'm happy with. And she will be allowed at some point, once we've sorted this room out, to have a bit of a run around, which is what I want, because there will be space on the floor for her to have a little bit of a run. So, you know, it's all I can really do, and just provide love and care for her, like I do with all my animals. Now, her light does get switched off at 8 o'clock, and yeah, it's all right, people want to bring them out, but I'd rather she keeps to her schedule rather than have it interrupted. So as soon as it's near that time, it's time for her to settle down and, you know, use less energy and to go to sleep, and then ready to wake up tomorrow and run around like a lunatic when she's ready. But like I said, once the weekend's over, hopefully I'll have the rest of the bits in this room put together, and she can run around and have some fun, because all the little points that I don't want her to get to will all be cut off. Basically, I'll have little barriers around, and I know where to try and stop her from going. I mean, I'll probably leave a little bit of a space where she can go and hide if she wants to. But yeah, but then it'll give her the exercise that she needs, won't it? So she is quite a good girl, and I'm quite happy with that. And yeah, so I'll see if she'll let me show her, because she was holding onto my shirt like to say, don't move me, I'm comfy. Nope. Okay, come here. She's got sharp nails. I've been told to get some things to help her. I like some pieces of concrete for her nails to be worn out on. Here, hold on to my finger. I know, little girl. See, holding a lizard on your chest is easier, especially when you've got... But if you can see her finger closer. Right, we'll do the zooming in thing. Sheesh. See if this thing's not being a spanner. There There she is. Isn't she pretty? I'll put her back. Because when they're holding on with their nails, they're digging in, and she's getting a grip, and she will feel secure, won't you? Yeah? Right, let's zoom out. I think you've seen enough of my big head. Anyway, please like, share this video, and yeah, welcome you new subscribers, and thank you old subscribers for hanging on like you do. So yeah, it's not all animals, but I can only get out to go and visit places to do with the paranormal if and when I can. I'm not going to go and find a place and fake it, because now I just can't be bothered with all that rubbish. What's the point? People just discredit you, or just saying, oh, don't put up with her, she's a fake. So there's no need. Like I've always said, paranormal happens when it happens. You can't force it. It will do it when it's ready to interact with you. I mean, we have things going on in this house, but by the time you get the camera out, it's over and done with. And I'm not going to sit there and provoke it, because I've got to live with it. You know what I mean? So it's not happening. But now I'm going to try and get this little girl's veg done, and yeah, feed me a pet snake when her food's defrosted. Feed some feeders, and then by 8 o'clock I'll be out of here. Or try to be out of here. Doesn't always work like that though, does it? Because you always find things that you've got to do. And obviously I've got to do it in my own time. Or your own time. You want to do any work for me? You just want to rest here, don't you? Anyway, catch you all later. Bye.